Strummercamp. I'm sitting with Parish Church Fire. If you wouldn't mind, guys, could you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm John, I'm the bassist.
I'm Dowie, I'm a guitarist and the piano.
I'm Sam Smith, I'm the singer, piano and guitar player.
Mr. Hughes, I make noise.
Dolphin Noises is our drummer, who is absent, describes it. Joe Roberts is our drummer.
Okay, fantastic. So, what brings you to Strummercamp?
We were booked.
Any prior knowledge to the event?
Yes, my friend Stephen Doyle, who's the radio DJ, who I can see out there right now actually.
Yeah.
He has been telling me to come to this event for years, and I've been like, yeah, I'll come next year. And I never did, and this is my first time. I've been here since Friday, and I love it. It's absolutely fantastic.
You're feeling the love already?
I really am, yeah. It's just lovely people, volunteers everywhere. It's just, what a great setup you've got here.
So, that aside, Clash fan?
Massive Clash fan. Speaking for myself, yeah, I have Stay Free tattooed on my arm, so yeah.
I think the Clash is shit, by the way.
You don't have to be Clash fans.
No, I'm definitely not a Clash fan.
First two albums are...
Yeah.
I think if you're into music, you have to be into Clash, but maybe Mr. Hughes will disagree. Yeah, bollocks. Usually do.
Mr. Hughes. So, big Clash fans, but your name itself.
Yes.
Any interest in them as to that particular name you picked for the band?
Yeah. For me personally, putting bands together, I always had my own band under my own name, Samsung Company, which John was actually a member of that band. Never really liked it, it just sort of happened. I couldn't think of a better band name, and then another person with my name, you know, did all of this stuff, as I'm sure your viewers are aware. Yeah, he really did. But I had to think of a band name, and I thought about my childhood. And I grew up in a small town in Lancashire called Aberton. I can't say that. And when I was growing up, the parish church burned down, and all anyone could ever talk about in the town was the Parish Church Fire. So, right, okay, we'll go with that. And I wrote a song called The Parish Church Fire that was about the man that burned the church down, which we're not playing today, but we will be playing soon. So,
Sam was cleared of
we are on account of being 2 years old. Yeah.
Don't like to talk about it.
No. Well, you know, I'm fond of the name. The idea behind it is that, you know, our logo, the graphics, everything, you know, pillars of strength. And
I like it though, that it's something that's stuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm from a small town, but it's something that's stuck with you.
Yeah. It just, everything about that small town stuck with me.
Yeah.
So I wanted to find a positive somewhere. Yeah. So other than rugby league, I have no positive from where I grew up.
So the music itself, how would you, if you could?
Well, we've been submitting for a lot of Spotify playlists, you know, features and stuff recently, and you have to label these stuff, which I always find very difficult. But we've copped out and gone for alternative rock, basically. Yeah. When we send, the punk side features quite a lot on punkside.com. They obviously identify us as punk, but a lot of radio shows and punk websites have come back and said, not what we usually cover, but we'll give it a go anyway. Yeah. So I think it's their way of saying we're not punk, but it's how I identify as a human being. It's definitely how this man identifies. So, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So is it kind of like, for me, like I am a big metal fan. Yeah. Is it?
It's bordering that. I'm a huge metal fan.
Yeah.
I'm not capable of being that metal. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm referring to. But so I describe it as moderate hard rock, moderate metal. But it's heavier than fans of Sam Smith and Company, fans of my solo stuff will be really surprised when they hear us tonight. Because obviously it's our first time.
Also the fans of another person we don't like to discuss are going to be absolutely shocked.
Yes.
I thought Sam Smith and Company sounded more like the Clash. As a point of reference, I think Parish Church Fire are a tad bit heavier.
Yeah. Well, you never know, times change, and do you know what I mean? You might regroup and...
Well, we're kind of... This is sort of it now, and we, you know, even if whatever happens, I want to position myself as Parish Church Fire with good people around me, which I'm thankful to say that I literally have good people around me right now. And our drummer Joe isn't here, but you know, he's a top guy. And we just the music. I feel very confident about our first gig coming up. So
gigs wise, how's it looking for you?
We've just got one more. When's this going out? When will this be online?
6 months from now.
6 months from now. Where
We've played loads of gigs.
we're playing at the Eagle Inn in Salford on the 7th of June. We're also performing in Manchester on the 26th of October, which we haven't announced yet, which is why I asked that question. So if it goes out before the 8th of June, would you please edit that in?
And the October one, you heard it here first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exclusive. Maybe we'll announce that by sharing your video.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, anything like for people to have a look at your music?
Yeah.
What do you need them to?
Well, for me, the songs I write, I always try and write in the vein of, I'm a big Bruce Springsteen fan, I'm a big Joe Strummer fan, and I'm a big Afghan Wigs fan. And in terms of what the bands sound like, I've always wanted to front a band that sound like Pearl Jam if they were from Manchester, really.
Yeah.
And there's a Pearl Jam cover in our set, so if people see it tonight, maybe they'll think we're just a really crap version of Pearl Jam, or maybe they'll think...
me diving over then.
Brilliant.
I think there's a bit of
He doesn't like Pearl Jam, either.
I think there's a bit of a Nick Cave kind of feel to a couple of the songs as well. Which
That's through my voice, I suppose. Interesting fact about Nick Cave, people told me for years that I sounded like Nick Cave, and I was like, never really listened to him. And then John, before he was in the Parish Church Fire, he was like, listen, you should listen to Nick Cave. We went for a drink, we used to live a couple of doors away from each other. And I did, and that was it then.
Told you Skeleton Tree then?
Yeah, Skeleton Tree. And then I saw him on that tour, and it's a bit more cultivated now, but still, I just think me and Nick Cave have a similar kind of view of life.
For me, like, I'm really looking forward to watching it.
Great, good stuff. How did you end up in this band?
Well, as Sam alluded to before, I was in his old band, Sam Smith and Company, and for some reason he asked me to play bass again in this one.
The reasons are obvious when you see us live.
So yeah, but we've always got on, we're always good for a pound with each other, so friends first, bandmate second. And he's helping, I'm in another band and he's helping record at the moment, so...
Yeah, plug the Ombudsman.
The Ombudsman, yeah. We're big fans of each other's music and stuff. So.
That's his...
Like supporting...
Yeah, well, I run a studio basically, he's recording in my studio. The Ombudsman, they sound a bit like Devo and XTC, and it's his brainchild, and they're wonderful. They're so good. So good. I can't wait for that to
So, after tonight today, knock people's socks off. How can people, are you on Facebook?
Yeah, we're on all the social media channels. We've got that all, thanks to our wonderful manager Natalie, who of course you know, everything is in the right place. We're on streaming services. I mean, the thing, if you like the cut of our jib and you go away and listen to Hunger, our latest single, and you like it, we need to make an impression online, so if people want to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, subscribe account. I know it sounds daft, but when we're applying for festivals that aren't organised by Phil Fitzpatrick, who's obviously brilliant, and he'll book us here because he's Phil. But if we want to get on a top billing at a top festival, you need to prove things like you being active and streaming numbers and all of that. So unfortunately, you know, I feel a bit sick doing this right now, go and stream us and go follow us, but you know, if you like us, do it, because it will make the difference.
There's no cool way of plugging social media.
No, there really isn't, it's horrible. And if people like you, they'll do it anyway, so I probably shouldn't say that.
So you're out there, all the channels, Facebook, Twitter.
We're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere you need to be.
Yeah.
Right, well, thank you so much for coming in. What time are you playing tonight at Shangri-La?
We're 7:05.
7:05.
And the whole thing is being filmed, so if by the time this goes out, there'll probably be something on our YouTube channel to have a look at. So if you missed it, you'll see it.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Before you go, do you want to give a shout out to anyone in particular?
Our drummer.
Yes.
So go on then.
Mr. Roberts.
Is that it? Anyone else?
No, everyone else can fuck off. Phil Fitzpatrick, obviously.
I might like that at the end.
Phil Fitzpatrick, I got booked. Can I talk about how I got booked for Strummercamp? I was performing at the Night and Day in Manchester solo, doing my own stuff and Slipknot covers, as you do, on a piano. And I did a cover of a Bruce Springsteen song called The Ghost of Tom Joad, which is about homelessness. But in the middle, I have a rant about Richard Lees and the leadership of Manchester City Council. And Phil was brought there by Steve Doyle, who's been a massive champion of my music since he was a teenager. Steve dragged him there because he wanted to secure me the booking for Strummercamp. And he was blown away and he booked me. So cheers, Phil. Honestly, this festival is fantastic, and it wouldn't, without him, it just wouldn't be here, would it?
Yeah.
You know, he's got a great team of people around him. It's been truly warm and being here this weekend. So.
I look forward to you coming back next. I know we haven't done today yet, but I'm sure you'll be back.
I don't know how drunk he was last night when he said we'll get you on the main stage next year, but it's on record now, Phil.
No,
So
when he
it's
says it, he
happening.
means it.
To Phil.
To Phil.
So I wanted to do that with the microphone.
I just won't spill it.